I'm Brindha. I'm a co-founder of Hatch, and this is my experience of working with the Wizards. So we approached the Wizards to help us with rebranding for Hatch, and one of our biggest issues was that we were often being pigeonholed as just a co-working space, and we really wanted to remove this label that we had been given. And another issue that we were facing is that because Hatch was doing so much in terms of mentoring programs, events, and space, if you were not associated with Hatch or sat within Hatch, it was really muddled to the outside world. What is Hatch and what do they actually do? So the Wizards really helped us package all of this really clearly and put some structure together. In terms of the sprint itself, this was my first sprint. I really enjoyed it. I think that my favorite element was the user test. I think oftentimes as a business owner, you have a certain perspective, right, of your business, and even if you were to ask your friends and family, they weren't always honest with you, not necessarily. And with the sprint and with the user test, users were really brutally honest, and I think we all really needed to hear that. And what was really interesting is that aspects of what we thought our startups needed 4 years ago were actually quite different to their needs now. And I think as a business owner, it's so easy to get tunnel vision and just be on the go all the time, but it's so important to remove yourself and then reevaluate again. Are we actually fulfilling the needs of our audience? And I think, bearing in mind we approached the Wizards to help us with rebranding, they walked us through the entire journey of identifying our audience, their needs, and where we are as a business and where we want to be 5, 10, 15 years from now as well. Another thing that was really beautiful about the sprint was that it really aligned the entire team as well. It really motivated them. Yes, we all knew where we had to go, but our view of how we get there was actually quite different. And through this journey, through the sprint, we really were able to tie it all back and come back in alignment so that we're all heading in the same direction and together build a roadmap. I think if you're on the fence about whether or not you should do the sprint, just do it. It's 7 days, but honestly, it's 7 solid days of work that will help set the stage for the next 12 months down the road. And what really impressed me about the Wizards the most was the amount of research they had done about Hatch, not just from the audience perspective, but also from a business perspective. They really contributed and helped in being part of the solution. And interestingly, a lot of the outcomes from the session came directly from the Wizards. And that to me really speaks about their experience from doing these sprints multiple times. I don't think that if Hatch was to do it independently, we couldn't have done it to the same degree and same level of commitment, because they really held us accountable for our work. So if you are in two minds, do it. I really don't think that you will regret it, and I honestly think you'll have a lot of fun as well. Thanks, guys.